My degree is in psychology. I'm actually finishing up my last quarter at school at Stanford. I decided to major in psychology partially because of my brother, who has autism, and he's kind of always inspired me to learn more about human behavior in general and also about learning disabilities. One day when I finish playing volleyball, I hope to return back to school and get my master's in education because I would love to work with younger children, especially those who have disabilities, one day down the line.
I studied geography at UCLA, which is basically environmental studies, and I've always been really curious about my natural surroundings and learning about different plants and ecosystems and biomes. And when I was retired, I studied landscape architecture, which was a lot of ecology and environmental science, which I really, really enjoy. And so, I don't really know exactly what I'll do after volleyball, but I love to work in a fast-paced job with people and maybe express some of my creative talents.
My degree was in health science. I majored in this because I wanted to eventually go to PG school. This is before I decided to play professionally overseas. After I'm done playing, I'm not sure if I'm still going to continue with that career path. I'm kind of just keeping my options open and seeing what happens.
So in college, I majored in retail and consumer behavior with a degree in entrepreneurship. I don't know what I was thinking when I got that, honestly. It's not like I'm super interested in retail or anything at the moment, or was in college, but I don't know. I've kind of changed my mind a few times in terms of what I want to do after volleyball, and hopefully that's not anytime soon, so I'm not super focused on it at the moment, but I can see myself maybe getting into brand imaging or brand development, something along those lines. I'm really interested in startups and just really cool new inventive ideas, so maybe getting involved with something like that, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do after volleyball yet. Hopefully I can take a few years and figure out what I want to do and decide after that.
My degree was in sport management. I graduated from the University of Minnesota in 2014, and I chose this because it was basically just sport management was a lot of classes basically focusing on the business side of sports. So I did a lot of sport marketing classes and a lot of creative classes like that, sport communication, facility management. And I chose that because one day I think it'd be really fun to be able to work in a sporting environment still and kind of work behind the scenes. I haven't decided where exactly that is or what that looks like. I just know that sports have been such a big part of my life, and I would love to continue that path. So I don't know if that's going to bring me into coaching. I'm not sure if that's going to bring me into working in an organization like behind the scenes doing creative marketing or sport communication, things like that. I'm really interested in a lot of it, and I'm not closed off to anything right now. But I just kind of want to see where that takes me, I guess.
My degree is in sports management and sports marketing, and I wanted to pursue that because I love working in the sports industry and with athletes. So I think that once I finish volleyball, I think this will be the career path that I will take. I want to be doing something in the sports world, working with athletes, because I really enjoy that.
My degree was in criminal justice, and growing up, I thought that I would want to be a police officer. That's not the case anymore. I don't think that I would necessarily be the best at that, but I definitely want to stay in criminal justice once I'm done playing volleyball. I'm very passionate about helping sexual assault victims, and so in the future I could see myself as a victims advocate for sexual assault victims.
My degree was in hospitality and tourism management from Purdue University, and then now I am working to get an online MBA with a concentration in entrepreneurship. So after volleyball, I love the food and hospitality industry. I would love to own a small business in the food industry, or the more I play and the more I dream and learn, I think it would be really cool to have like a boutique hotel or just a really cool Airbnb concept, and have maybe 5 or so rooms and just, give people a really awesome, unique local experience to wherever I live.
My degree is in film and cinema studies from the University of Illinois. I've always loved cinema and is something that really is a passion of mine, alongside volleyball. And so after I am done with my volleyball career, I hope to be able to get into either directing or producing, and hopefully one day produce my own documentary and just tell the stories of female athletes, and stories that haven't been told that I think and others think people should hear.